What is up, all my chosen ones? Jazz Royce back at it again, and today we're going to get right into why I decided to buy one full Ethereum worth of Saitama just about 2 days ago during that previous it that we had when we were testing at 7049. Before we get into this, guys, please smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hello, nice to meet you. Hit the notification bell as well so you know first and foremost when I release a new video or when I'm going live, so we can interact and get to know each other better and spread that community more. Am I right, Wolfpack? Yeah, you did it? Yep, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, so first and foremost, if you guys were watching my earlier videos, you're probably asking yourself, how did I afford an entire Ethereum to spend on Saitama when just previously I was talking about not even having enough money in my Ethereum, barely only $100. It's simple. You ready for this? Here we go. Bomb drop. I sold all of my Shiba coin. Every single dime of it. And in fact, it was actually worth more than one Ethereum when I did that. So I only took one Ethereum of that, put it into Saitama. I took some more Ethereum, bought another 500 billion of Klekai. So now I'm sitting on 2 trillion of Klekai. My Saitama, I'm now sitting at 251 billion tokens. For all the people that were watching previously, you knew I was only holding 125 billion originally. Then I bought some more during the dip, got me at 172 billion. And then now my most recent purchase is making me sit at 250 billion tokens. Now, anyway, sorry. So, guys, to me it was a no-brainer. I had 110 million Shiba coin left. Shiba coin hits 1 cent, let's say, right? What would that do for me? That would be $1.1 million. Now, I took that money and put it into Saitama. Now I have 250 billion Saitama. We don't even need Saitama to hit 1 cent for me to have a crazy amount of money. We need Saitama even to hit just the same amount of zeros that Shiba coin has, which is 4 zeros, which would from here be about close to a 1000x increase. And the tokens I already have will be worth well into the, going off the top of my head, well into the $10+ million bracket. Now that sounds like a crazy deal of income for me in comparison to just $1.1 million if/when Shiba coin gets to 1 cent in value. So that's how I was looking at it, guys. I was doing it solely off mathematics. I know people are like, oh man, but Jazz, you know, Shiba coin is gonna, I know Shiba's gonna keep going up. I got a lot of people holding, I got a lot of people into holding Shiba before I even started doing YouTube. But I was holding way more than everybody else that I knew. So I'm like, man, I gotta put it together. I already took some Shiba, got me a new car because of Shiba. Thank you, Shiba. And the remainder, it just made me double my position in Saitama. Now I feel like I'm a fully fledged Wolfpack holder. You know, I always had the Saitama. For those that didn't know, if you're new to the channel, people were congratulating me, oh, like, welcome to Wolfpack, da 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 da. I'm like, nah, guys, listen, I've been holding Saitama since July 30th, my very first purchase, but it was only like $100 something, you know, barely an investment I did. So now we got thousands of dollars put into Saitama to let myself and everybody out there remember that I'm in this for the long haul. No matter what type of dips we have, no matter what type of obstacles we encounter, which we will, we're a target. We are a threat to the crypto space. This coin is going to take over. I'm calling it now. But it was worth the investment on my end. Because let me tell you guys something. You ready? All we need, right? I'll break it down like this. My $110 million million coins of Shiba at the time. 100x from there would have put my Shiba coins at about $500,000. Sounds pretty good. Sounds like a pretty good deal, you know? But not when you compare the Saitama that I have and then give 100x to that, which Saitama is a lot lower in terms of zeros than where Shiba is. So 100x for Saitama seems far more prominent than Shiba would, because Shiba would have to hit an insanely high market cap to 100x. Not saying it's not going to happen, But I'm saying time-wise, I believe Saitama can 100x before Shiba does. Now, Saitama 100x's from here, right? Putting us at 5 zeros, correct? 5 zeros, 5 9. 100x from here. That's not no $500,000 I'm going to have. I'm going to have $1.5 million in Saitama. So do the math with me, guys. I could leave my stuff in Shiba, get 100x in Shiba, make a $500,000. Nice. But take those Shiba profits, move it into Saitama to double my position. And when we 100x in Saitama, now I'm sitting at well over $1 million. I'm sitting at $1 million even after taxes. And that's if I was to pull everything out, which I'm not. I ain't going to be that person to dump on everybody now. Plus, it's not the smartest move, especially in terms of taxes as well. Just getting that out there. So yes, guys, that is my move. That is why I'm doing it. The Certic themselves tweeted out about Saitama. It is almost there. For those that were spreading FUD saying it's false, they're making it up, it's a scam. You're wrong. I think you type foolish for that too, for even thinking that and saying that. I'm just gonna be the truthful person here, because this is history in the making right here. This is Apple. This is the new crypto.com. This could be overtaking Binance as we know. This could be the future of crypto right in front of us. This chart right here, documented, screenshot, what we're looking at right now, because I guarantee you that by this exact time next year, it's going to be an entirely different space for this market. Zeros will be killed, not zero. Zeros will be killed. I'm not saying by the end of the year. I think we can get back into 6 zeros. I think we can even probably 10x by the end of the year if things go good. But I'm thinking long term, guys. I'm in this for the long haul. If that's $1.5 million just off of 100x, what if we hit Shiba Coin's price? That would be 1,000x from where we're at right now. Oh yeah, you know what that's gonna be? That's gonna be $15 million right there. That's what that's gonna be. Them little 250 billion Saitama tokens right now is worth $15,000. That's gonna be worth 15 million at 1,000x. Let that sink in, man. Let that sink in. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling everybody to dump your coins and put it into Saitama. I'm telling you guys that I did that because this is the coin that I believe in, #1 out of all my other investments. In fact, I've started after the whole Suzuki rug pull thing. I actually started looking at my portfolio and just kind of cutting it down. So instead of having my money spread out into this Inu, that token, I'm just keeping it to what do I really rock with. I rock with Saitama the most. That's gonna be my biggest investment. It is my biggest investment now. I got the most money put into there. Second to that, Kleekai's my biggest investment. Second biggest investment. Sorry. I still got my Mononoke. I'm holding that. I have a baby investment in Mononoke. People are still skeptical about it. To me, it doesn't matter because let's say it is a rug pull, right? I only lose $140. Oh well, I'll live. But if Mononoke succeeds past what people are talking down on it, that money, you know a good chunk of that money is going to go right back into Saitama and up my position even more, and Kleekai, because they're both the same token supply, by the way, and not to mention Wolverino. I'm holding a nice position in Wolverino too. Still holding my 10 trillion strong. They've just become an LLC. But those other coins will be discussed in other videos. This one is about Saitama. Alright guys, so just wanted to drop in, let you guys know what was my thought process behind why jumping the gun and just dropping thousands of dollars into Saitama, taking advantage of a dip that we might not ever see again. So I'm taking advantage of the FUD. As the FUD wants to spread all you want. I'm taking advantage of the dip. All right. I'm Jazz Royce, guys. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. I will be working while everyone's eating dinner. I know, overnight shift. It is what it is. But make sure to like this video, subscribe, please, and thank you. And you know as well as I do that I will catch each and every one of you guys at the top. Oh, wait, one more thing. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching the whole thing. Really quick, guys, This is my Twitter right here at I'm Jazz Royce. Feel free to follow because I'm way more active on there than I could be on YouTube because my work schedule prevents me from being super active on YouTube. For now, it's gonna change by next month. I'm bad. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys that take the time to watch my content, that subscribed, to follow the page, everyone that tunes into my streams, that donate, that interact, guys. I take account of every single one of you guys that comment, everything. And it means so much to me that we've grown this far in such a short amount of time. So, with that being said, guys, I just want to point out really quick, because you guys have been blowing my Twitter up, and I love you guys for it. The main purpose as to why I'm in crypto and why I am doing this channel. Here it is, guys. I said last night, right after work, 3:49 in the morning, I'm betting on my cryptos to not only make me financially free before 30, I'm 25, but to never have to even consider applying for another job for as long as I'm alive. I'm claiming it right now. Watch and see. There you have it, folks. There you have it. So when people ask me, oh, how can you're so genuine, you feel so passionate when you talk about these things, I gotta be passionate. I'm relying on this to change my entire life. So while I'm doing it, I might as well document it to you guys so you guys can change your lives too. So that's what we in this for, guys. Just wanted to share that with you guys really quick and just thank each and every one of you guys. I feel like I don't have enough time to do that in my other videos and my streams because I'm always on the go. So I just wanted to show some appreciation, man. We're all going to get to the top together. There might be some bumps on the way, but that's okay. We're strong people, and we're going to pull through. So thank you, everyone. I love each and every one of you guys.